Alright, well, I'm going to start off with Solforge, a card collecting battle game I play every day, and probably move on to the Witcher adventure game and Talisman digital edition, as they call it. Alright, so that's no lab. Anyways, here we are. Let's find out what's in today's first. Well, actually, it's a Monday, so I'm not going to be opening two of them. Let's do today's booster pack. Uh-huh. Okay, 2 heroics. Crap. I only get the Hydras. There doesn't seem to be any special cards associated with Hydras, they just have regeneration. Hunting Pack isn't bad. You can, snowball pretty quickly. You have lots of things that do that. Let's see, Cackle Bones. I don't know if I've seen those before. That doesn't sound very good. There are cards that have that effect already. So when it enters play, you can destroy an enemy level 1 creature, but they get to draw an additional card, or play an additional card next turn. That's not very helpful at all. Activate, move another friendly creature to an available space adjacent. That's not very useful either, I don't think. I'm sure there's uses for there's uses for it, but I don't have any use for either of those cards. So me, I just do quick play. Completely random deck. Alright, so we have Drix, so we're going to be doing him first because his activatable is to level up all cards in your, or discard and level up all cards in your hand. So pretty useful, especially if you're first. There we go, and he powers himself up. Like, I think this version is just, yeah, 1 attack for each card discarded. Pretty decent. Definitely a good card. Let's see. We have Shardplate Delver. It's pretty good. And we can make him really powerful with Steel Watch Guard, or we can just do Aspirian Sage. But we have Drix, so we don't really need to do Aspirian Sage. Aspirian Sage's ability is enters play, discard and level up a card. And if you have Utera in your hand, which I do, these little dinosaur guys, you can put a copy of this into another space, which, again, allows you to discard and level up a card. But I have Drix already, so let's go with this. And level up his attack, and we'll battle. Oh, well, it looks like Drix is going down. So Sorrow Maiden's the only real problem right now, but I don't have any guys with 4 or less attacks, so should be good. I don't have any aggressive, so that probably means Thundersaur is going to die next turn. Not much of an issue, really. Just unfortunate. Let's go with him. So his Breakthrough, which means extra damage goes onto the enemy player. And when he does deal damage to the enemy player, I gain that much health. Pretty good. Just do Tauren Acolyte, since it'll probably move to the side to kill Thundersaur. Oh yeah, so Thundersaur is pretty neat because it is Breakthrough. And every time it's dealt damage, it gains that much attack. So, oh, Seal of Tarsus. -2 to attack and defense at level 1. Well, attack and health. Shardplate Crusher. Oh yeah, so Shardplate Crusher, once replaced, it gains the original, +5 attack and health for level 1, 8 for 2, and 12 for 3. It's pretty neat. Pretty neat. So this guy's gonna die. Gonna have to replace him with something. Palladium wave. Negative attack equal to my rank. Nah. Let's do that. See, he might have taken damage, but he doesn't die. But that way, I can get the most mileage out of upgrading. Replacing it, whatever. Wait, the reason I was excited about getting Steelwatch Guard on top of Shardblade Delver, or not Shardblade Delver, of the Gem Crusher, whatever it is. It's because if it replaces a card, it gets +4 attack and health. Let's see. So this guy, every time he hits, he reduces the target's attack and makes them move positions. Let's try this, see what we get. Battle Tactician's special is that it gives extra attack to all friendly creatures, but has to be in the middle. Unfortunately, it cannot make it to the middle right now, so I'm gonna have to play it anyways. Definitely want it to be leveled up. Let's block that. Freshest Word is fantastic because it gives all allied cards attack and health. Let's see. Let us do. Let's go Tauren Acolyte. And then Freshest Word. Right, so Tauren Acolyte's thing is that it at level 2 and 3 put a power torrent into your hand. Which is this card. It's free, so it doesn't cost your card play, which you get 2 of typically. And you give extra attack to a card of your choice. Any card. Let's go for, I don't know. Let's go for this guy. He's got high attack already, whatever. Oh. So, that card died because of Rot Wanderer. When it forges, which is mean it comes into play, you can destroy an enemy creature with 6 or less attack. Yeah. Pretty decent. Let's give Lug Scout, which is free, as you might have noticed, and when it's replaced, the creature that replaces it gets +2 attack and health and armor. Pretty neat. So I'm going to slap Thunderstar on top of that to give it some extra boost, and then Ferocious Roar, and we win really, really badly. And then I'll get a event ticket, which I never use. Okay, so Battle Tactician, Andrix. Yeah, they're gonna attack me. It's gonna suck, but I'd rather have Drix survive. Slapping Thunderstar. Oh, clever. Slapping him. And oh. Let's do a Pterodon. Pterodon's thing is that, oops, wow, I'm paying attention, is that it gives bonus attack and health to any dinosaur cards that enter, well, yeah, dinosaur, while it's on the field. Just friendly ones though, not enemy ones. Gotta make that clear. So I could use Esperion to get extra card level ups, but I don't need to, because I have tricks. Bam. So Shardblade Delver gains health and attack every turn at the start of your turn. Pretty neat. If we're able to get some protection on it by boosting it straight away in some fashion, quickly do a lot of good stuff. Well, gradually. And how much just don't have any attack. That's cool. There we go. Fresh Roar, and oh, probably should have played that Forge Oracle first. It's too bad. Do some battling, and just replace the old one. Since the new one's better in every way. Battled before activating Drix because I wanted to play the tier 2. So, once again, an overwhelming victory. So Energy Surge lets me draw a new card. But it's tier 2 and 3 versions. Let me draw 2 cards and 3 cards and they're free. So, future proofing. It's first turn anyways. So this is my Metaminder deck. I think my previous 2 decks were the Grimlock decks, which put a lot of emphasis on I think they're Tempest and Utera, which have a little bit of synergy. And I kind of like Grimlock. He was a silly character in the comics and whatnot. So as you saw, I put that down and I drew an extra card. Because this deck is mostly about trying to draw and upgrade cards as much as quickly as possible. Metasight lets me discard and level up 2 cards. And its tier 2 version is free. So let's do Aura Attack and Aegis, since I'm going to have some damage deficiency later on. So this is one of the neat things I can do is this guy here gets extra attack and health depending on how many Alloying, whatever, cards are in the hand. And this one draws a card when I put it out, so won't lose that on an ooh. That's not really gonna help anything though. This card's kind of neat because it's aggressive, which means it attacks as soon as it's placed, and if it's unopposed when you put it down, so if I put it on here, it would spawn an extra copy in one of these places. If it spawns it here, then it spawns another copy there, you know, because it's the same card. It replicates itself. If you have a completely empty enemy board, you can spawn 5 of them at once. It's pretty great. Deep Branch Prowler is being really difficult. So, I put down this guy because if he's alone, he gets... I, as a player, get Armor 10, and Archangel gets Armor 2 and Mobility 1. So, still destroyed, but I didn't take any damage. And yeah. Probably do Archangel and Aegis Wings next. So, right, Aegis Wings upgrades the target's attack, and if it's the highest, it gets armor and mobility, I think. So, I'm not too worried since I have 15 armor. So, yeah. This site is now free. So let's drop these things and see what we can get. Okay. It's got me Relic Scout. And let's do Staff of Eris, which is a very good card. Lets the target attack twice and gives it mobility. And its tier 3 version is a dragon that gives all of your friendly cards double attack. So, what was this guy? If there is another friendly Metamind, draw 1 card at the end of your turn. Okay. Can I get Give someone Warmonger, which doubles their attack. 32. Let's do it. So yeah, he's quickly gonna outstrip that in power, and it's gonna be bad, but what are you gonna do? So if I give Archangel or Attack explosives, give a friendly creature +5 attack. And if I have an allied Tempest, which I don't know if I do. Maybe this guy's a Tempest. Then, when that creature deals battle damage to a player, deal that much damage up to 2 enemy creatures at random. Let's hope. Battle. Nope, don't have any Tempest cards. So, if there's any problem with this game, it's that it doesn't actually tell you what class every card is. You don't have any real idea at all. It sucks. You're left to guess about whether or not you have whatever class of card. Which is why I just go with that's really loud. Two faction decks. Anyways, I won really hard again. And the extra pack cards. Yay. Alright, so that was Solforge. I like it. It's pretty simple. It's a very unique mechanic though. It does a lot of stuff that's only possible on a computer. Stuff that wouldn't be possible on a board, so that makes it a good digital card game. Phone. Okay, whatever, phone. You have fun with that. Alright, so done with that. Let's switch to the... Alright, so what else do we have?